There is no company on Earth right now that has a better resume than SpaceX. SpaceX has built and flown the Falcon 1 light lift launch vehicle, the Falcon 9 medium lift launch vehicle, the Falcon Heavy lift launch vehicle, which is the most powerful operational rocket in the world by a factor of 2, and the Dragon, which is the first commercially made spacecraft to visit the International Space Station. NASA has also given contracts to SpaceX to work on making it possible to send humans into space and launch scientific satellites. All these and more are what SpaceX has accomplished. Name one company in the comments section that you think is as big as SpaceX or better than SpaceX. While we wait for you to come up with names, we are going to dissect SpaceX to look at the inner workings of the rocket and the company, and by the end of the video, you will probably see why they are the best. But before we get into it, we would appreciate it if you supported the channel by hitting the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. We always upload quality, factual, and informative videos every week to keep you informed about everything happening all over the world. So subscribe and stay subscribed. Thank you. SpaceX Avionics. Avionics is a category of electronic systems and equipment specifically designed for use in aviation. Avionics is a literal combination of the words aviation and electronics, and it includes engine controls, flight control systems, navigation, threat detection, fuel systems, weather radar, performance monitors, and systems that do hundreds of other mission and flight management tasks. Every modern airplanes, spaceships, and man-made satellites use different kinds of electronic systems to do different things that are important to their purpose and goal. And SpaceX is no different. The avionics, guidance, navigation, and control systems of the SpaceX Falcon launch vehicle use a fault-tolerant architecture. This means that the vehicle can handle a single fault and that modern computing and networking technology is used to improve speed and reliability. SpaceX launch. During a Falcon launch, the first stage stays on the ground after the engines are turned on, so that automatic monitors can make sure the engines are working properly. If an anomaly or an issue is found, the system shuts down safely on its own. Since its founding in 2002, SpaceX has made 4 families of rocket engines: Merlin, Kestrel, Draco, and Super Draco. The company has been working on another rocket engine called Raptor since 2016, and after 2020, a new line of Methalox thrusters will be made. Every SpaceX rocket makes use of any of these engines that fits whatever mission or goal they are trying to achieve. SpaceX has hold-on pad operations, which are made possible by the launch vehicle's all-liquid propulsion design and autonomous countdown sequence, making it less likely that the engines won't start or won't work well. Even though the chance of a catastrophic engine failure is low, and failing engines are meant to shut down before they fail completely, each engine has its own metal bay to keep it from affecting other engines. In other words, there is a fail-safe for a fail-safe. The walls of the Falcon's first stage fuel tank are made of an aluminum-lithium combination. Tanks are made with a method called friction stir welding, which is the strongest and most effective way to weld. The Falcon 9's first stage is powered by 9 SpaceX Merlin engines. Each engine can put out up to 190,000 pound force of thrust at sea level, providing a total of 1.71 million pound force of thrust at liftoff. The first stage engines are set up in a circle, with 8 engines on the outside and 1 in the middle. At launch, the Falcon Heavy's first stages are powered by 27 SpaceX Merlin engines, giving them a total thrust of 5,130,000 pound force. After the engine starts, Falcon vehicles are held down until all of their systems are checked to make sure they are working properly. Only then do they go up. For more reliable starting, the engine has 2 triethyl aluminum triethylborane pyrophoric igniters, TEA-TEB, that can be used together or separately. The second stage also has a cold nitrogen gas, GN2 attitude control system, ACS, for controlling where the rocket points and how it rolls. The GN2 ACS is more stable and makes less pollution than a reaction control system based on propellants. SpaceX does a lot of tests on each Falcon launch vehicle, from the level of individual parts to the level of the whole vehicle. The test program includes full first and second stage tests all the way up to full system tests. And do you know the crazy thing about all these? Every launch costs a minimum of $67 million to $100 million. Even the rigorous testing costs money. Every time you see a SpaceX rocket blast into space, just know that an average of $80 million went with it. Which brings us to asking you this one question. Could you burn $50 million just to test things out? That's all we have for you today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and also the like button, so we know you loved it and can continue producing videos like this. Also, hit the little bell so you get notified with new updated videos just like this. Thank you for watching. Till next time.